Hello all, welcome to another tutorial, my second tutorial. And this tutorial will be on how to do screen to text using Lua in Stormworks Build and Rescue. So let's get right to it. So over here, we're just gonna hop in the workbench. All right, then just grab your block. Yeah, make a work environment, workplace, just a large platform, and yeah. All right, so we're all set with that. Now, you're gonna go in your inventory, press tab or just click on it. Go to monitor. In this tutorial, we're gonna be using a monitor 5x3. So we're just going to throw that in our inventory, make a just a 5 block thing to place our monitor on. And for this, I'm just gonna throw down a constant on signal, so we don't have to press the on button every time. Just throw that on. Then we're going to grab our battery. Already have it in our inventory. Just throw that on. Power everything up. Alright, so then what you're going to do is you can go in your inventory, look up clock. So we're going to display the time and battery. So clock. We're just going to throw this back here because we don't need to see it. We're going to see it all on the monitor. Then we are also going to see our battery power, how much battery is left. And why don't we use a throttle so we can see how much, like how we can manipulate it, sort of. Okay, let's do that. So, yeah, connect all these things up to power. All right, so everything's connected. Now what we're gonna do is go into our, all right, so in the top right corner, you're gonna click on microcontroller editor, and you're going to go to properties. This is all the information sort of kind of thing. So we're going to change the name to screen to text tutorial. Alright, so that's the name of our microcontroller. We're just going to go in there and save it. Screen to text tutorial. Alright, then we're going to go on the logics tab and create a node. This node is going to be a number input for the time. Then we're going to create another node, number input for the battery. We're just going to call it bat for short. And another number input for the throttle. Then, final thing, we're going to have a video output for the video, I guess. So yeah, then on the left you're gonna move all the overlapping nodes, and yeah. So you can create a symbol. We're just gonna make a T, a T, and then screen. Okay, you can design it however you want. I'm just gonna do it quick. All right. So then in the top there's a logic. So video. This is our video output. Put it to the right. It's gonna be like a left to right thing. And take all your inputs and line them up like this. All right. So next what you're going to do is you're going to go in the inventory and find a composite, composite right number. All right, so you're going to place that down. We can move this closer. Place this down. Oh boy. And click on it and then make the channel count 3. So basically what this is doing is it's saying, okay, Okay, no, we're gonna want a Lua script. So grab your Lua script and here. Okay, basically what this is saying is your time is going into input 1, also known as channel 1, which will then send composite data. Composite is data. That's pretty much it. We're just going to send composite data to the data input for the Lua script, which we will write, and which will send a video output, which goes to your screen. So let's do this. So your time output is going to send to input 1. All right. Your throttle output is going to go to input 2, also known as channel 2. And your battery input is going to go to battery output is going to go into the input 3 of the composite write, also known as channel 3. So then all that's hooked up, we're just going to grab our modified composite signal, which sends that to the Lua script, and the Lua script is like, oh, this is modified composite data. I'm going to do this. So then we're going to take our video output, send it to the video output that outputs to the screen. So click on your Lua script block and click Edit Script. It's not that hard. It looks hard. I'll explain everything in English because when I was watching tutorials for this, I was confused. So when you first get in here, you're going to delete the screen at function on draw. You're going to delete screen.drawCircleF. This just draws a filled circle, which we don't need right now. So just delete that. Then you're going to delete between function on tick and the end of that function. So the value and output. All right, so we have our Lua script prepared for scripting, I guess. So function on tick is basically saying every time there's a logic tick, it's gonna be like, all right, yeah. So what you're gonna want to do is go on help, the help tab, and script basics. At the very top, you're gonna find the function on tick things. So what we're gonna do is you can just copy and paste this. So copy the in1 equals input dot get number 1. We're going to take it right here, Control C, Control V, but we're going to switch it around a little. So instead of in1, we are going to call this time. And just to make sure, time is on the first channel. So that means we're going to want to do time equals input, so it gets the input of the composite write. So Lua script's like, hey, composite write, get input 1 and tell me what it is, like the data, then what is the time. So then the composite write is going to be like, oh, here it is. Let me just send it to you, and it's going to be like get number 1. So time equals input dot get number 1. So yeah, it's getting the number of the first channel on the composite write. We're going to do that same thing. So Control C, Control V. Instead of that, we're going to change it to, that was throttle. All right, so we're going to change that to throttle. I'm going to make it all lowercase actually because that'll work best. And then instead of get number 1, it's going to be get number 2 because it's on channel 2. And then finally, we're going to call this bat. All right, we're going to go bat equals input dot get number 3. All right, so our function on tick is all set. So yeah, all right. So now we're going to go on our function on draw. This is basically just drawing the like what you want, like do you want square here? Do you want text here? All that stuff. So it's already got width. This is getting the width of the screen and the height. So these are for measurements. And the set color, this is green. I'm just going to keep it there because why not? This is in the form of RGB, if you were wondering. So we're going to go on the Help tab. Scroll down to Drawing. You'll see all these things. These are all different things you can do, like draw a line and draw a circle, draw a filled circle, draw a rectangle, draw a filled rectangle. But for this purpose, we're just going to grab a draw text. Pretty simple. So find that, Control C, copy, and click on the script tab and click Control V, paste. So this is drawing text, and we need the XY coordinates of uh, where you want the text to be. So here we're just gonna have it at you know what, 20 will be good because yeah, I guess it'll be sort of in the middle of the screen, I believe. Oh, and 8. So that's where the text is gonna be. Now here's the text. Delete text and put quotation marks and name this. This is gonna be our time. So time with the colon and space, and end it with another quotation. Then after that, you're going to put dot dot and our variable time. So basically, it's saying when once the screen is on, it's like draw. Yeah, so on draw, get the width of the screen, get the height of the screen, and set the color of the screen to 02550, which is green, RGB, red, green, blue. So we're going to, then it says screen dot draw text saying, so I'm drawing text at 20x on the XY coordinates, 8y, and the text is going to be time with a space. Then we're going to put dot dot time. And I don't really understand what the dot dot is, but it just prevents errors. But I believe it's like something technical. Anyway, but time is basically just displaying the input.get number 1. So it's displaying the time as the variable. If you get what I'm saying, if you look at it for a quick 5 minutes or 2 minutes, you'll see. Yeah. So then just grab screen.drawText again. Just copy paste that. Instead of 8, we're going to put it 16. And yeah, we're going to do that. So it's not right on top of each other. Instead of time, we're going to call this throttle. We're just going to call it third, abbreviated sort of. All right. And then instead of the time variable, we are going to call this we're going to use the throttle variable. So basically just displaying throttle, same thing. Copy, copy paste. All right, same thing. 24, so 8. And we are going to call this the bat. Oh yeah, all right. Bat as in battery, and then instead of throttle here, we are going, oh boy, what, oh no. I messed that up, and you can't do Control Z on here. But luckily, I'm a genius. Instead of throttle, we are going to do bat. Now, that should all be set up. We're going to click check errors, no errors detected. Done. Now, save that, then back. Now, your microcontroller is not on the actual world yet, so you want to scroll to the very bottom, find your microcontrollers, and find whatever you named it. I named mine screen to text tutorial. Take that, put it in your inventory, and just throw that wherever you want. I'm just going to put it in the back. So, actually, it'll be better just for clutter purposes. Oh, here. So, we're going to get the output, the number output from our time to the time input on our microcontroller. All right, and that's sending to the composite thing, all that. Then you're going to get our throttle output, throw it in the microcontroller, and then the battery output, throw it in the microcontroller. All that. Now you're going to want to click on the video output and connect that. And yeah. So hopefully that functions. I really hope it does. Oh yeah, it looks like it's working. So in order to combat all these decimals, you can usually just multiply it, I believe, or I forgot how, but it's like math. All right. So see how throttle is 0.0? We are going to, oh boy, we are going to hit it with this. Now it's 1.0. All right. So it's pretty epic. And yeah, if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments or message me on Discord. But also, yeah, I'll probably come out with a touchscreen tutorial. Those are really fun, but kind of hard. But yeah. All right. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.